I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Not matter is like if you go to the store after, like you're just walking by people, literally nobody knows and nobody cares. If you told them, hey, I just won a gold medal about 30 minutes ago, they'd be like, ooh, you know.
They're like, that's really that's really great of you to announce that you have a gold medal,
That's
but you're
really
standing in my way.
that's really gay. That's what they would say.
They would assume what you win in,
And
and you say in grappling.
I mean that in a good way, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Being gay on this show means that you're just very happy, and the world just loves you.
What about being racist? How's that feel?
Other than jujitsu, have you been doing anything else? I kind of see like here and there, like you'll hit mitts, but is that just like a one-off kind of thing?
That's just for fun. I just
That's just for
gotta,
fun.
yeah, just gotta keep them. What I would really like to start doing soon, I would really like to start doing like hot yoga. That's something that's like on my to-do list. I really want to
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Because I've never done yoga.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think my mind is. I don't think I can like relax enough for like
Mm-hmm.
regular yoga. So I feel like
I can make
hot
you
yoga.
relax.
Yeah. Whoa. I feel like hot yoga would like
Yeah.
be a challenge, and that'd be fun. I really want to get into biking, like long
Mm-hmm.
distance. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
want to do that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just like do everything as long as it's keeping me like physical.
Moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like you're on the track to being openly gay.
I've been there.
Oh yeah. I mean, what? 30 years? It's been gay.
I've been gay for about 10 minutes now.
You just came out. This is your coming out party.
Yeah. Kidding.
No, it's pretty sick. I mean, all that cool stuff you can do here in Austin, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't you guys haven't you been in the middle of like hurricanes or anything crazy yet? No. Texas would be
Uh,
nice.
we don't have
Hey.
hurricanes where I'm at.
Yeah.
So, but we do have
Uh,
tornado warnings, but that's just because we're, near flat land. But I live in hill country, so there's no issue with that.
do you have a gun?
Oh yeah, I just actually put up my gun.
You have a gun?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
I have a
actually.
handgun.
I've always kind of wanted a gun just for safety reasons,
Yeah.
but I did go shooting once and I was kind of scared. It's a
Yeah,
lot of power to have in your hands.
true. Yeah, every bullet it just takes out a little bit of liberal out of you, so you just got to go more shooting.
What's your stance on Donald Trump? What's your take on the border? Just kidding.
Lock it up.
I'm trying.
Hey man, I can respectfully say out loud that I didn't vote, so I can't get mad at me for what it is. You're mad on the other side,
Yeah, I've never voted either, but one of these days I'm just gonna go in and just fill in a ballot, and I don't know,
bro.
just
One
like
of these
squiggly
days,
lines.
I might just put in like I'm gonna vote for SpongeBob. That's about it.
I feel like I should be the
SpongeBob.
president.
I mean, you're 5 years away to running.
I went to community college.
Valid.
Um, um, that's about all I got.
Well, you got to put in your accolades. You got, some jujitsu medals.
Yeah, that would
Um,
really.
you got 3 kids. Those aren't really medals, but
So that's
something you
that's
do.
like, so if I run when they're all like 18 years old, I'd have, that's 3 votes I got locked in.
Easy.
It's not looking good.
Every
Like,
of cold weather.
I kind
2
of
out
like.
of 12.
Is gambling legal out there, like casinos and stuff? No.
No, but you can drive to casinos. But they got a weird thing out here where you can illegally gamble.
Uh-huh. Huh.
It's just kind of tough because you got to go into a place that you'll do the slot machines, but you'll get like fruits or something, and you got to go up to the gas. They're in gas stations.
Yeah, I would probably gamble all of my money away. I have a gambling problem for sure, and I can
Oh,
admit that.
DraftKings.
I've never done that.
Oh,
I like
okay.
the little slot machines. I always feel like I'm gonna win big, and it just never happens.
Hey man,
And
you got to lose someday.
if I am winning, I just keep going, thinking like, man, I'm on a roll, and then I just lose eventually. So it's like
Buddy.
the universe hates me, I think.
I think it's the universe giving you the best of both. You went on 28 unbeaten streak, and you just gotta lose every slot machine you go to.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
That's straight up.
Win 28 matches in a row, your life's gonna suck though.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any money,
Yeah.
but you will have a lot of gold medals that you can't cash in for gold.
Hey, that describes me to a T.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sad.
Are you in? You're in your car. Where are you parked?
I'm parked in a driveway.
Of your house?
Yeah,
Hmm.
my house.
I was gonna say
Literally in the driveway.
it'd be funnier if you were in like at a 7-Eleven or something.
No, I was actually thinking about going to 7-Eleven, but I do
Mm.
spend a lot of money at 7-Eleven.
I feel that. I
Yeah,
feel that, brother.
every time I get to work, I get close enough to work, I stop by 7-Eleven. Got to get me an energy drink. Got to get me at least 3 of those taquitos.
Gas station taquito things.
And then I got to get me that buffalo chicken roll. I just
You,
got to do it.
you hate yourself?
Bro, I like not securing anything but the toilet at my job.
What do you do? Are you security there or no? I don't even know.
Yeah, I do armed security for a financial institution.
Yeah, I'm. Something tells me you haven't done any securing of anything.
I show up and I still wonder why I'm employed.
I want a job like that. Like I see people like security guards over here by
Yeah.
these like little Starbucks and 24-hour fitness where they just walk around.
Yeah.
That's the job. I just want to do that.
After a while, you stare at the same parking lot. You're like, I can't do that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. That's the thing is I would probably just disappear and be like, oh yeah, I was there the whole time. I'd be like, I didn't see you the whole 8 hours I was looking for you. I'm a ninja.
Hey man, you got to be security, top flight security.
Top flight security, Craig.
Top flight security, and then your secret weapon is a whistle.
My secret weapon would probably be like a judo chop or something like that.
Austin Powers, just a quick little judo chop.
Yeah, and then get knocked out.
So the only downside, because you do know jujitsu, is I've had to learn how to not do chokeholds if I had to get into something, because it's illegal to do chokeholds.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you like pin them or something?
you have to find a way to at least get a single, put them down. You can use like kimuras and stuff like that, but you can't actively chase it like as if it's a sub.
Man, that kind of sucks.
I know. Like I keep thinking, like, man, how am I gonna chain this like awkward set of jujitsu moves?
You actually are like in the situations where someone could be a problem.
Yeah, well, there's every now and again where I gotta go and settle people down, be like, hey man, look, it's not that bad, it's not that serious, guy. And
What are you working
then
at? Are you like at clubs or something? Or
at a bank,
oh, wow,
and
dang.
people like to act up. But I've never had to get physical with somebody, but I do have to like shift my energy towards them and like let them know like you keep going down this path, buddy, and like I'm gonna have to do something.
So wait, you're like first responder of like a bank robbery.
Oh yeah.
So you would so maybe you shouldn't answer this question because it's your job, but
What?
so you would engage with the bank robber, or you're supposed to.
So if I can catch them, I'm pulling as fast as I can.
Oh yeah, you have a weapon. You can just fire it with it. Huh.
But if that's if they show up with a weapon. If they show up and they're trying to rob the place with no weapon, I could just, take them down. The whole shenanigans. Oh good.
Even especially if they, I would shoot them if they were a certain. Yeah, it's just jokes.
Just jokes. It's not like you hate a certain type of race whatsoever.
Yeah.
Hate's a
But I
strong
love
word.
dogs. Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, if it comes to a bank robbery, I'm like first line of defense.
That
But we're
sucks.
not supposed to. So it's like you're not supposed to have a shootout with them. You're trying to like deter them from doing anything.
Like use your words.
Yeah, or just being present and aware.
Hey, please, don't do this.
Please, don't make me come. I might just start using that as my weapon. Just come on them.
Jesus.
Just
Gay.
it's not gay if you're not wanting it. It's a weapon.
So you're doing it so you don't want to, but
I have to. It's like
but the
shooting
situation
somebody.
calls for it.
Like if I have to shoot somebody, I'd rather shoot him with a
How long
gun
would it
rather than
take you
bullet.
to do that? Yeah, but
Buddy,
shooting
I'm
like a
always on
gun
edge.
is instant. Yeah, it'd take me like
Buddy,
a few minutes, so I'd have to like, hey, stand right there.
just
Don't
be
move.
like showing off my mic.
You have parents that are gonna see this, bro.
Bro, my parents do the same stuff. Dude, my dad sent me a video of him clapping muffins. It was him, like, he saw these Costco muffins on the counter, and he hit this weird little TikTok. He was like, and he goes over, he goes, oh. It's very sad.
I have DNA that's connected to you guys. Sucks.
Hey, man, you do it for a hobby. You're just on top of another grown man, letting him know that I can do this any day.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Dude, there was 28 dudes
I let
that
them
just, yeah. There were 28 dudes that you just took advantage of. How does that make you feel? Pretty erotic if you think.
No. I'm gonna let's steer away from the gayness for a little bit. It's starting to hurt my head.
Starting to get a headache.
Yeah.
You got the gay tumor going.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Oh, my bad. Other than
say something straight. Say something straight. Well, say something that a straight man.
I drink black coffee.
I drink.
That's what a straight man would say. Oh, you're gay.
Japanese coffee.
Bro, just commit seppuku at that point. Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, how's your training going? Assuming you're not training now, right? Non-existent.
I stopped training for a little bit.
How long?
Well,
how long? When's the last time you trained? When's the last time you did jiu-jitsu? A jiu-jitsu class?
Last May. Hey, man, I got concussed. I had to take a stake. I had to take time for it.
From the that was last year. You did that?
Yeah, that last year.
Did you ever go back to the gym?
Well, I went back to go lift, but I haven't been back to go do MMA.
Where you trained the
Yeah.
MMA place? So you lost, and you never did another MMA type situation,
No. I mean, I hit mitts at somebody's garage, but that was about it.
but never back in that gym.
No, I got TKO'd and never went back. Wow.
Oh my god.
Hey man, it is what it is.
That's okay. It
But
makes the comeback all that much more powerful.
hey, this is what I will say. I couldn't feel my face for about 2.5 months. So I was like, I'll get back eventually. And then September came around. I was like, you know what? I just need to lose weight. Still
And
on the
then
journey.
2025 came,
Yeah.
and now we're gonna get this ball rolling now. It's time.
And it's time. Well, so there's a jiu-jitsu gym that's down the street from my work. I've been meaning to go because it's strictly just jiu-jitsu. I have an issue with wanting to do both things. So I'll go do Muay Thai and then I'll go do jiu-jitsu. And I realize I'm not doing the best jiu-jitsu because I'm dog tired.
Yeah, there's that.
So there's a jiu-jitsu gym down the road where I work that it's gonna, get the gym stuff situated so that I can just bring it to the gym, shower, do my thing, and then do like 2 classes there.
My understanding is Aiden he was a blue belt, right?
Yeah, he was a blue belt.
Wow. Do you know if he still trains?
He was just talking to me. He stopped for a year and then now he's back. I think because he went back to the gym that he was training at and he re-signed up.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
We got to get this thing going, huh, guys?
Yeah, man. Shoot, I've been struggling, man.
Feel that. We all are.
Well, if you do come out here, I can just train with you in my garage.
That's gay.
Oh God.
In a good
Yeah,
way.
we will. In a good
It's
way.
good. Yeah. So I mean that like
in the context of it being good.
yeah. Take it how you want it, but it's in a good gay, whichever one you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, we can definitely do it in just G-strings. Respectfully. In a good way possible.
Hey, respectfully put on this G-string so we can
Bro, my wiener wouldn't be able to be like anywhere fit in that.
relax,
It
buddy.
just it's just frog guys at this point.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we're back on the gay. How else can we go about this?
Let's just be silent for the next 30 minutes.
Moment of silence for the gay.
We got nothing else to talk about now. No gayness. We got nothing to talk about.
No bleepers, no nothing. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, but so speaking about your kids, right? Earlier, is it kind of crazy watching how fast they're picking it up compared to uh how you first started doing it? Gotta plug it in. Acevedo Jiu Jitsu.
What are you saying? What are you saying? You saying that I learned slow or what? What's that
No, I'm
supposed to
just
mean?
asking because you started late, and
Fuck
these are
this.
like.
Yeah, I started when I was 20. Technically, I did in high school for like a couple, like a month or so, something like that. That was technically when
Yeah.
I first. So that was like 2011, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then like at Knox, you knew about that. So that was when I was 23, I think.
Dang.
Or 22. I don't know. I started kickboxing at Knox, and then I, like you were saying, like
Mm-hmm.
the double thing. I was doing just kickboxing, and then when I started to do jiu-jitsu, I was doing like 2 and 2, 2 days of kickboxing, 2 days of jiu-jitsu. And then I realized just how bad I was in jiu-jitsu, and I just like realized like there's no way I'm gonna get good at this, like just
Yeah.
2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so I pretty much just completely made the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, you were saying, how do I feel basically seeing the my children?
Yeah, the young ones,
Yeah.
the young powder ones.
It's nice. It's good.
Is it like, are
Uh,
you kind of jealous a little bit? You're like, bro, I didn't learn that until like
no,
I was 28.
no, I don't. I don't. I'm actually like happy with um being like I like the position of being able to pass this on even at this stage. Like
Yeah.
um yeah, I don't wish I started earlier. I don't, it's just like it kind of worked out just fine. And then yeah, I feel like uh the advantage for me, like as being like a kid's instructor, coach,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you call it, is like having the boys
Mm-hmm.
in the class, because it's like I want them to have every day basically
Mm-hmm.
be a day that they make some sort of progression, or they're something that they're working on, like legitimately.
Yeah.
And the only way that can happen is to make sure that there's kids that are also progressing in the class. um, so it's not like I'm not just babysitting, like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen others where they don't really, they're just doing it. It's like it's just a job,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't really, not
Enjoy
that they
it.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't say what they enjoy or don't enjoy. I just feel like for me, it's an advantage because I know that I want my kids to be good. I want them to just. It's important that every day is a real training day, regardless of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just every day. Every day should be a meaningful training session.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, that's
how,
pretty sick.
yeah, that's how I think about it. That's how I go about it. And
Yeah.
I'm also, unfortunately, I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I honestly wish I wasn't as competitive as I am. So I want the kids that I have to be good,
Mm-hmm.
because it is like if you go and obviously you're gonna have kids that do well, you're gonna have kids that
Mm-hmm.
struggle. Of course, there's wins, there's losses, but it's like every time you lose, especially if you lose, like just as the coach,
Mm-hmm.
it's like like it eats at me.
Yeah.
But you know,
I wish I had some of your competitive spirit.
yeah, no, you don't. It's
I know.
it's
It's pretty sad,
it's
honestly.
it's like a cancer in the head. It messes with you.
You know what's hilarious is that I actually went up to the guy that TKO'd me. I was like, "Hey, man, good fight."
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. But that's
I was
good.
like,
But it's
"Yeah,
good. Not that I wouldn't like, of course, like
yeah,
I'm not like a bad competitive, but I just
yeah,
feel like everything to me, I is like if I'm playing, like I had a couple friends over the other night. We were playing the Wii
yeah."
with the boys, and then my friends, and it's like I want to win, so I'm like trying to hit all these home runs, and then after I'm like why am I like that? Who cares? Like if I won the Wii game, like who cares? If I lost, who cares? But for some reason in my mind, I want to win.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
think I
hoping by the
remember.
time.
I just it took me to a flashback when we played Halo Reach online way back in the
Yeah,
day, and my friend joined, and he smoked us all. But you had sent him an Xbox message like, "Bro, shut up, stuff, you're annoying." I think I was at home and I was like, "Oh man, dang, I think Matt's gonna be mad." He was in last place.
the Halo days were serious. I was good at Halo. Maybe that might have been an off day, but I was pretty. I took that serious. That
Yeah,
was.
I think that was the day you just brought your stuff over to grandma's and he just got mad.
Yeah, I got problems. I've had these problems. I'm gonna get over them one day, hopefully.
Hopefully, but as
Probably
of right
not.
now, use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I don't want to be like this anymore, though. Like I know that.
Yeah,
I want to be done with that whole mindset. It's exhausting.
Does it? How do I describe it? Is it a bane to your existence because you can't do anything without competing? Just quick little plug, shameless plug.
Is it what? What did you say?
Is it a bane to your existence? Does it like suck knowing that you have to control yourself a little bit because you're that competitive?
Um,
Or can
in
you
the
just like enjoy it?
like as far as in the jiu-jitsu world, right? You're talking about?
Well, just I mean in general, because I mean even like I talked about Halo, talked about you talked about the Wii. Like,
Yeah.
can you operate normally?
I'm a little no, never mind. I almost said a bad word. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, no, it's I'm just competitive like in my head. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm like the guy that's like at the party like playing Monopoly and I'm like fuck this. Maybe I am. I don't know.
You might be that guy.
Yeah, I might be. I probably, I just don't know.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, got problems.
Mental problems. I don't
That's
think anyone in our family is diagnosed, but I think there are some signs that we all rode the short bus.
let's see. Well, just looking at you, yeah.
100%.
I went to community college, so I think I'm pretty smart.
I think most sped people go to community college. I dropped out, but it's okay.
What else? What else could I say I have achieved that maybe makes me not special?
You have a functioning relationship. He's just a blank face set it off. It's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't really got nothing else. Maybe I am a short bus guy. That's
Hey man,
okay.
it's all good.
I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Hey.
As long as you're happy,
Yeah, as long as you're happy. Your helmet isn't actually a helmet. It's actually like jujitsu gi you wear. It's like this
I
guy,
tie a
this
gi
guy thinks he's a yeah.
I tie a gi around my head.
No, your helmet is just tie a jujitsu gi belt all around your head. Like this guy thinks he's that guy.
I'm that guy.
100%, dude. So, what else you got going on?
Well, next month, so this is something I don't know if you've seen that I'm gonna start my own little event. It's gonna be called the Mat Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
I have a play on words there because what's my name?
Oh, Frank.
That's my dad.
Oh.
So So that's something that I'm excited for because I don't know what it is, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe it's part of like the competitive thing in like in my head. I've just
Yeah.
always been like drawn to like tournaments, like in
Mm-hmm.
game. I used to play like football. I don't even like football, but I would always set like playoffs, and have
Mm-hmm.
my team and try to like win, and I would do
Yeah.
that. I have a game from 2006, a baseball game, and the old original Xbox.
Yeah.
And I literally, up until like a few weeks ago, I haven't played it for a while, but I would still do like tournament mode. There'd be 16 teams, and I would try to manage my team and win the whole tournament. So I don't know why I've just always been. I used to play UFC. What did I used to play?
Mm-hmm.
UFC Undisputed 3, I think, or something like that
Yeah. Mhm.
on the 360. I think I don't remember.
Yeah. The one with Anderson Silva on the front cover.
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And I used to set tournaments, and I would like write down the names and like
Mm-hmm.
simulate the fights and put like, oh, Anderson Silva wins over so and so, and then over here on this side he beat him, and then I would like match them up for the next tournament.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why I like that. So this whole thing, I'm hoping I can do it regularly, and then eventually build up some cool matches,
Yeah.
and that's the plan. We'll see how it
Nice.
goes.
So it's kind of like, are you doing pretty much every weight category?
Yeah, right now. So right now it's gonna start simply just kind of getting people. Um, technically, there won't be like weight classes. Technically, like
Mm-hmm.
it'll just be so and so can make this weight. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you can make that weight. Perfect. We'll do that. But eventually, I'd like it to be like actual weight classes. Like you can
Yeah.
either make, for example, 155 or you can't. So you'd go to either 45 or whatever's up above, like actual
Mm-hmm.
weight classes. Right now,
Yeah.
it's just a matter of just putting together matches where guys can comfortably meet each other,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see how it goes.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
And that's what date?
March 29th, that will be the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How sporadic do you want to do these? Are you gonna see how the first one goes?
Yeah. See how the first one goes. In my mind, perfect world, I would really like to do one once a month, like
Once a month.
keep. Yeah, and then I'm thinking 12 to 15 matches per event.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much, but enough, especially if guys are able to compete on you know multiple events in a row. Maybe they
Mm-hmm.
do 3-4 events in a row, and we can actually build up records, and
Yeah.
it'd be fun. Eventually, you get guys who are like three
Mm-hmm.
and 0, and then you got someone else who's 3 and 0, and then bam,
Mm-hmm.
that's a great matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
we'll
you
see.
you're slowly becoming Dana White. That's what you want to become.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying
Maybe.
to make how much. What's Dana White? What did he make in that, like, whatever they sold UFC for? I don't know.
Ooh, like 4 or 5 billions.
Bill. Okay, well,
Yeah.
whatever it is, that's how much money I want.
But I think you'll become Dana Brown. So just start rocking it.
Yeah, that's a little racist. You're saying that
Whoa.
because I'm Mexican.
Hey, I mean, you're not.
I'm not even Mexican, right?
Yeah, you were.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were.
I'm Brazilian.
You wish. Oof, I'm
No,
ahead, buddy.
I am. I am. If I train jiu-jitsu and I've put in enough time,
Oh yeah.
I'm I'm Brazilian the way I see it.
Then I hey, so this is actually real. Did you know that my father has 7% African?
Looking at him, to be honest, I could honestly see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what your boy gets now.
What you have? You're like 4% then, or something like that. You get half of that.
I keep walking around and I keep asking some of the peeps. And I'm like, bro, I got this amount. Do I get the pass? Some of them have signed off. Some of them haven't. I'm
So,
still working on it.
so technically, you can, right? I mean,
Hey, even look at my girlfriend. No, I'm just
go,
playing.
go ahead and test it out right now, and then post it to
uh,
your social
I
media.
think I think my skin color will tell me different.
If
It's all
I,
good
if,
though.
so wait, if your dad has that, then that means that my dad has that.
100%.
So then I'm gonna just do it.
Start saying it. I mean, you can go and test it out. It's pretty diverse in the Bay Area.
It's not a
So
test. It's not a test. I'm just gonna do it.
it's never a test. Testing means that you have to qualify for it. I'm
I
already
qualify.
qualified.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I have a family member whose dad has a percentage. I'm in.
Technically, you could just say your dad has a percentage. It
Yeah.
might work. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Dang, you're
know if that
already
would work.
failing as a promoter. You're gonna get canceled.
For what? I didn't say it. I just thought it.
Oh yeah, true. Hey, well, when Neuralink comes out, we're gonna start canceling people for thoughts.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. That's like when you can think things, right, and you can like put it
Yeah,
on or whatever.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that Elon Musk thing where you can like put something in your brain,
bring it on. I want people to read my mind.
bro. It's just gonna be a deep, dark dungeon in there.
Yeah, well,
Nobody wants to
probably.
be in your head.
Yeah, probably not. Isn't that? It's kind of crazy that like imagine us. So what when we were like 10 plus years ago when we were hanging out all the time.
Yeah.
And we were just doing like God knows what did we used to do? We used to play like Halo, and I don't know what else we did. We played games. What else did we do? Did we do anything else?
We used to have wrestling matches on grandma's carpet.
I remember that. Yeah, that was fun. Who would have thought that there'd be a time where like we are now where we're at, like as a society, you know?
Yeah.
Like you don't see that stuff coming, and then it's happening. And speaking of what we don't see coming, now we got the asteroid, right? There's a 2% chance or something like that thing hits Earth. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I say bring it. I want to find wherever it's like projected to be. I want to be like right there.
Yeah.
Like like right here it comes.
Yeah.
I want to sit under it.
Hey.
Whatever, whatever happens.
You're pulling guard on it.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit there and just watch it
just
happen.
take it. You're just
Nobody
gonna take a giant rock to your face. I said rock.
My head hurts. Keep it straight for a little bit.
My bad. Well, I was gonna hit it with a jiu-jitsu thing because you've kind of gone through a lot of not gone through, but you've traveled to different gyms. I think recently you trained with the Anderson Bros.
The Anderson brothers, yeah, in Reno. Yeah,
Reno. It's pretty sick.
Those guys are awesome. Those guys are like.
It's funny. I went to high school with them.
Did you really? That's right. You went to Branham. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I literally just had this conversation with someone else that went to Branham, and they were telling me that they went to Branham, and I just learned that. Wow.
Yeah.
So they were in your grade, I think.
So Elias was a senior when I was a sophomore, and then me and Laird are the same age or the same grade.
Did you ever
look at me now?
Did they ever talk to you?
Well, I mean, I follow them, but
But you never were like in their group or whatever.
Well, in English class, I was in Laird's English class.
Wow.
Yeah, Miss Amatula. We had the same English class. It was cool. I mean, I think there was one time I actually chatted with him because he was pretty quiet. But we sat next to each other. We were just talking about jiu-jitsu and like MMA.
Wow. Yeah, those guys are the best. I think I trained with them. It was basically Elias was like the head coach. When I started at Fightcraft, that was in 2022, I think. Dang. And then for like 2 years, basically ish, I was basically under Elias and Laird, and I feel like in that little span, that was where I made like the most progression in my jiu-jitsu. Like I felt like every single day training with them, it was literally every single day I felt like I was adding something every day. I was like either adding something or it was something that maybe I didn't get, so that's something I need to work on. And it was like every day, every single class, I felt like I was getting stuff. Yeah, which was great. It was really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But then you were under Josh's Josh Thompson's jiu-jitsu team, right? At Knox.
Yeah. He was like the OG. Yeah, that's my first jiu-jitsu coach. I feel like with him, it was like a really great. Like he gave me like a really good foundation for my game. Like I had a very similar style to him training with him, and I would say not just the foundation of my jiu-jitsu, but also my mentality. Like kind of not just playing the game of jiu-jitsu, like more MMA type style, kind of. Yeah. So I feel like I got a lot of that from training with Coach Josh, and that's like always kind of been now my style a little bit.
Yeah, just moving forward, kind of. How would you say like the attacking approach of the MMA grappling? Or
yeah, I guess. I mean, not. I guess just not just playing. I know it's gonna sound so dumb, but like not just playing the sport of jiu-jitsu. And I'm not saying that would be a bad thing. But for me, like I feel like I've beaten some people where I feel like it was just maybe they just weren't ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
I go into like I kind of just go in, just kind of like I don't know what's gonna happen, but when it starts, like I'm ready to go. So
Yeah.
it's yeah, and with Josh, I also feel like it was I used to do like his workout classes, and so like, being conditioned was a big thing. And I know for a fact, I feel like I've beaten guys that I felt like I should not have beaten. I feel like they were better than me, but
Yeah.
just the conditioning, being able to push. There's one match that I will always. It's like one of my is a white belt match, but still, it's kind of like one of my favorites to look at. It's like I was losing this match, I was down on points. Like I think I might have like taken him down at the beginning, but then I was getting swept. I got swept like multiple times. My guard path, like he was kind of just like putting on a clinic on me.
Yeah.
And again, we're just white belts, but still. And then it, like with a minute left, we were in this scramble, and we're scrambling, and then we end up back up on our feet. And then when he stood up, I saw him take a deep breath, like, and he was like walking backwards. And I remember thinking, well, like, okay, now I got to get him now. And then I was able to take him down and submit him, and I was down on points. So I feel like that's always been kind of important for me. I feel like I learned, yeah, I wouldn't say actually I learned yet how important it is to be conditioned, because I feel like I could say the biggest time that I learned that I need to be in shape to compete is when I lost to the guy Johnny Danger. Like I took that match on short notice, and I wasn't training like at that time very much like I should have been. I wasn't running like I should. And I remember I took the match, and I was just, you know, like I'll do the match, I'll do it. I think I took it on 2 days notice or something like that. And then I lost by decision. And I remember like from that match forward, I remember thinking, okay, I need to stay in shape. I need to run. I need to, you know, it's so easy to get lazy, especially after a competition. It's so easy to just be like, you know, and I'm gonna skip this training session. I'm gonna skip it. It's so easy to do that. It's like ridiculous. Like, why can't everything in life be as easy as it is to just skip? But yeah, I feel like that was my big learning lesson.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So conditioning, actually kind of get into that. So you don't train at Knox anymore, or is it not around, or?
They closed that. Josh closed that, and then transferred all of us over to UFC. And then,
so do you train at the UFC gym, like with the weights and everything, or just the running?
Nope, I don't do weight stuff. I don't. One day, but I don't.
I mean, do you use kettlebells at all?
Nope. I only did that when it was Josh, like doing his HIIT classes, because it was very intense, like high intensity, and it wasn't like gimmicky or just like, you know, it wasn't. It was just like show up, work hard, and that's it. That was what it is. And, it wasn't just, you know. Yeah.
It wasn't just like hanging out.
Not even that. It just wasn't like he wasn't trying to. Like he was trying to push you to work hard, like, but not in a cringy, silly way, you know. Like, and I wouldn't want to like. I can't say what, you know. I'll just say that the way that Josh did it was kind of what worked for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't really do weights anymore. I shouldn't say I don't do weights anymore.
So you just hit the road?
Hit the road, Jack. Yeah, that's it. Just running and jiu-jitsu. There's nice. I know I've spoken to other jiu-jitsu guys, and I'm not saying like what's the right way or the wrong way, but I know jiu-jitsu guys that like didn't run, no running, basically just their jiu-jitsu, which is good. Like I'm sure there's people that do that. But for me, I just feel that there's got to be something extra.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of your competitive edge. Is like you want to get up and make sure you're getting the work in because you know someone else might be expecting the day off.
That's that's why I like doing the little one-on-one matches.
Yeah.
Because you get a face, you know who your opponent is, and it's easy to, okay, I'm gonna assume he's doing his work.
Mm-hmm.
I like what
I
kind of
have to.
dummy? Yeah, and not even I have to, but it's like, okay, if I'm assuming he's doing the work, if I'm gonna go out there, I don't want to lose, but
Mm-hmm.
it can happen, of course. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to go out there and get embarrassed. So
Yeah.
what should I do? I should prepare myself to the best of my ability, and then maybe I'll go get embarrassed. But at least I was prepared,
Yeah. At least you were prepared to get embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy. No, man, it sounds like you're painting a pretty decent picture of how you train under the Acevedo Jiu Jitsu program, which I didn't know you had your own little like program. Is that just because you're the coach and they kind of go through
All
you,
right.
or you have a like program itself?
So I teach at the UFC Fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the Acevedo Jiu Jitsu is just
An extension.
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So
That's pretty sick.
yeah,
Nice.
maybe one day,
Yeah. Is there anything else that you wanted to get into? Like, I know you said biking or
Porn.
cycling or like hot yoga and all that, but
Porn.
oh god, pornographic material. I don't think you have enough wiener for that.
I got the booty for it.
Oh god. Oh, you're getting taken. Okay, never mind. This podcast is pretty much jujitsu and gayness. There's no combination.
It's perfect. Yin and yang.
Yin and yang kind of works together.
What do I want to get into? I want to get into
69 is really just north and south.
Yeah.
My bad.
What do I want to get into? I don't know. I don't really. I'm a pretty simple dude, man. I just want to be. I just want to take care of everybody, and that's it.
Do you plan on doing any of those like Craig Jones invitational things or those ADCC things?
I plan on not competing again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just train.
Just train and just teach.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like I've done enough. I'm happy with it. I'm 30 years old. Like I'm not. Like what's the point? Sometimes I wonder, like, what's the point? Like, it's great and it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'm just like, what? Like, why am I even doing this? Like, why am I competing for what?
Have you ever thought about opening up your own gym?
Yeah. At some point, it would just have to, I know it'd be tough, but that would be nice. Yeah. But like I was saying, why am I doing this? Mm-hmm. But I do think, and again, this is just my opinion, I do think that it is important to compete if you're going to be like teaching, Yeah. But that's just my opinion because, you don't, I mean, I'm sure there's people that haven't competed that you could also learn from, of course.
Yeah. But
I guess for me, I know when I first started competing as a white belt, that's because I started helping with the kids classes back at Knox. I felt like I was seeing kids compete, and it's like, well, who the heck am I to be like teaching? And then the kids are competing, but I haven't even done this. Yeah. So that's like kind of where it started for me. Like I should know what this is like. Yeah. That was my mentality. And
100%.
And then it still is kind of, but I'm comfortable with, okay, I've done this. And now I just kind of focus on, now the boys are getting to a point where, or at least Anthony's, at the age where kids are going to better and better and better. So
Mm-hmm.
got to
You
make
keep
sure.
teaching, keep pushing him forward. Last thing is, do you anticipate him in high school to do wrestling, or are you just gonna push him in jiu-jitsu for what it is?
That's tough. I don't know. Probably not. I probably wouldn't really want him to wrestle for a high school, but I probably would want him to get some wrestling in specific, like training for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, because wrestlers are good, obviously.
Yeah.
Good, obviously. I mean, they can be really tough and good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another tool, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I also have heard about, like, obviously it goes for everything. Like, there's not every training is not going to be great. I've heard about schools where they train and it's more just a condition based thing, which can be good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why would I? I don't know. If I was going to put like my kids in a program, would I want it to just be super just conditioning?
Yeah.
But not saying that that's wrong. I just feel like I don't know. I'd
You
have
want
to
him to get
really,
some tools, you know?
yeah. Especially if it's not going to be me. Like if I wouldn't be the one that's hands on, like it's
Mm-hmm.
not me teaching. I feel like I'd be very picky about. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I need to make sure this is good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Um, I feel like we've covered a lot. Is there anything that you wanted to? Oh, good. I'm trying to read it. Does it say? Does it say Matt Gay?
A C.
Brother, you went to community college. You should know this. Anything you got to plug?
I'm gonna run for president one day. I could
Nice,
really
nice.
use your votes if you're watching this, because it's not looking good for me right now.
You got three solid votes.
Yeah. If we could
Yeah,
double that in the near future, I feel like we could be building some momentum.
1,000%, 100%, 100%. Where can they find you on Instagram? Do you want them to find
Instagram,
you?
Matt is on the mat. My name, MATT, is on the mat. MAT. It's a little play on words there. You either get it or you don't. Matt is on the mat.
I'm the Matt, and on March 29th, the Matt
March
Showdown.
29th, the Matt Showdown. That's the
Nice.
start.
So before I let you take off, how come you haven't done any more of those TikTok, Instagram reels that you post on your on your Instagram?
I don't know. You think I should?
I think you should just do it. Might as well.
Yeah. Sometimes they're fun, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, what else you got going on?
nothing. I gotta drink my coffee. It takes a lot of time.
Bro, a lot of time. And while you're drinking your coffee, you could just do some editing.
I gotta drink my coffees. I gotta take a nap. So I already feel like that's half my day gone. So it's
True.
hard
True.
to find
Valid.
time to make.
Excuses. Come on now. You can be the best content creator out there.
It's tough. I when it comes to making stuff like that, I want to be like, original ideas all the time.
Yeah.
Like I want it to be like I don't know. I just thought of this. Let's just do it. But like like usually you see someone,
Mm-hmm.
they have great videos, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like they just did what someone else just did. So like
Yeah.
why? It's like I could do that too. And so would it be cool if I just did someone else's video?
Yeah.
That's how I
True.
think about it. So
True. True.
yeah. So like when I if I do like those videos that you've seen, it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
literally like it would be kind of funny, and then I just do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would just keep doing it because I think they're fucking hilarious, especially
You know
when
what I'm
you're.
gonna start doing? I'm
Huh.
just gonna like I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna follow a page that posts really funny stuff. Okay, and then I'm gonna block them from my account so they can never see my stuff. But then follow it with a burner account, and then just always steal their ideas. So they'll never see that I'm just stealing their ideas on my.
That's just all of YouTube, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Just
what I'm
content creators just stealing each other's ideas.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
I've literally always been like, why do people like making videos? They just did this. Like that's just someone else's
Yeah.
video.